This technique is going to be a release for the obliques, which they go between your ribs and your pelvis, and the obliques are responsible for helping us rotate and side flex. They're very large muscles and they're part of the abdomen, and they actually get tight and need to be released on a regular basis. Particularly if you have torsion in the pelvis or lower back pain, you're going to find that the obliques tend to be imbalanced, especially if I have a high hip and low shoulder. That oblique's going to be tight and that one's going to be long, so we really have to pay attention to them in a lot of different biomechanical aspects to make sure that restoring balance to them allows us to have good gait function and posture. So I'm going to take my roller, I'm going to lay it on the ground. I'm going to lay with it between my pelvis and my lower ribs. So I'm going to stack my knees on top of one another like so, and I'm going to just rock forward and backward looking for hot spots. If I find one, I may focus on that area a bit, like this, just smaller movements. They're really, in this particular method and with this particular technique, I don't have a strong pin and pull, or we're technically doing cross fiber friction this way because it's hard to roll the obliques in the direction that they go with a foam roller. So this is really it. If you find a spot and you want to breathe on it, like say it's more in the front, I can switch my stance. If it's more in the back, I can switch it more this way, because the obliques wrap around the whole area. So you just kind of want to feel it out and see what you can get into. Now you can pause on a point and rotate the upper body. That'll give you a little bit of a pin and pull effect. But you're not going to get a ton of movement that way. And again, you want to make sure you're not overdoing it and that you're protecting the rest of you. And again, staying inside your frame of tolerance. The other thing we can do is just breathe. Focus on deep breathing, filling the lungs from the bottom to the top. So breathing down into our belly. That will also increase pressure, and the activity of breathing is a pumping motion. It will pump the musculature there, helping to bring in more fluid, which again, fluid is a key with muscles to nutrition and to increasing elasticity and lowering inflammation and bringing in new oxygen flow, which helps with recovery. So foam rolling or myofascial work isn't just about breaking down fascia, which by the way you don't actually do when you do this. It's about hydrating tissue, bringing in new nutrition, pushing out toxins, taking the fascia from a more inert, rigid state to a more gel-like, elastic state, and increasing glide for better biomechanics, as well as neurally remapping the area so that way we have this neuroplasticity window to work on new movements through mobilizing and activating to create better balance in the body, not just in the physical tissues, but also in reprogramming the neurology in the brain so that our motor patterns shift to a more efficient and effective mode.